In any battle, the role of the sniper is important. Since the sniper existed, they've been a crucial part of every battle. That's because they can hang back and take out enemies from afar. But who is the best sniper to ever live? Currently, the US military says their best sniper was named Chris Kyle. He was the inspiration for American Sniper and took out 160 enemies. But recently, the Royal Marines in the UK said they have the best sniper. Their Royal Marine sniper had taken out 173 enemies. However, his name remains classified. But all of these contemporary snipers pale in comparison to the best sniper in history. This is Simo Häyhä, also known as the White Death. He was a second lieutenant in the Finnish army. He was only active in one battle, the Winter War. This was between the Soviet Union and Finland. It only went on for 3 months. It began on the 30th of November 1939 and ended on the 13th of March 1940. But in this tiny time period, Simo took out 542 Red Army soldiers. But the story of how he did this is amazing and scary. In 1939, Joseph Stalin sent over 500,000 men. These were going from Russia's western border to invade Finland. In total, the Russian army had 750,000 soldiers, while Finland's only had 300,000. They also had only a few tanks and only 100 aircraft. In contrast, the Russians had 6,000 tanks and 3,000 aircraft. You may think that there was no way for Finland to win, but they had something that the Soviet Union didn't: Simo Häyhä. Simo Häyhä was only 5 feet tall and was very mild-mannered and calm. This may make him seem like he's not a great guy for a battle, but that's what actually made him such an amazing sniper. He worked on a farm for a long time, and in his village he was known as a great marksman. His house was full of trophies from his skiing and hunting. So when Soviet troops began invading his country, he knew he had to help. He grabbed his Mosin Nagant Model 2830. This is a very basic sniper rifle with no telescopic lens. He was given all white camouflage as he was battling in the snow. Unlike many troops, he preferred to work alone. He would grab himself a day's worth of supplies. This included lots of food and ammunition. He would then trek for miles through the winter forests. Once he found a spot with good visibility, he would lie in wait. He would then sit in the snow for hours looking for enemy soldiers. He would do this in temperatures of minus 40 degrees. He was also incredibly hardcore. To make sure any steam from his breath did not give away his position, he would put snow in his mouth. He would often find his targets through the glint of other sniper lenses. Before long, Häyhä was enemy number 1 for the Russian soldiers. He had gained a reputation and they nicknamed him the White Death. Every single Soviet soldier was terrified of the story of a tiny sniper laying in wait in the snow. And he also gained a massive reputation among the Finnish people. He was the subject of a lot of Finnish propaganda. And he kind of became a legend, almost like a spirit who could move through the snow. The Soviets were so scared of him, they once tried to bombard the area he was in with mortars. But amazingly, he escaped unharmed. Once, they also dropped an artillery shell on him. But all that happened to Häyhä was his coat was ripped. He was totally fine. He said that he saw sniping like hunting. He once told the press, "I don't feel guilty about anything. I only did my duty and what I was told to do as well as I could." Also, during the war, maps were very scarce. This meant Simo had to rely on his memory to find hiding spots. On Simo's busiest day, he took out 25 enemy soldiers. That's more than 1 every hour. But in the last week of the war, he had some very bad luck. He was wounded by a Red Army sniper. While he was sniping at them, the counter-sniper shot an explosive bullet right into his face. But luckily, Simo was evacuated in time. The explosive round took off much of his jaw, and he had to have 26 surgeries to get it fixed. For what he did, he was given many awards. After all, he was integral in helping the Finnish defeat the Soviet Union. It was a real David and Goliath battle. Simo was promoted straight from corporal to second lieutenant. Amazingly, he did all of this in a time when daylight hours are low. He only had about 10 to 8 hours of light per day. After his sniping career, he went back to hunting and his eyesight was always just as good. He never again sniped at humans and preferred to hunt moose. And he even went on one hunting trip with a former president of Finland. Simo would often say of his time in battle that if he didn't protect the land, who else would? But now it's time to make your voice heard. Comment below what you think of the White Death. If you want some more amazing videos, then check out my second channel. But as always, thanks for watching. There are some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.